Hello again. Oh, Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, aka BGFH, and sorry about that. I actually didn't have my microphone quite in place. We are looking at another iOS low vision spotlight game here, and we live in a weird time, you guys. It's amazing how things change over the years, isn't it? In the 90s, you had Sega and Nintendo just furiously going at it, fighting for, console domination. Sega now is like no longer making consoles, and Sonic games are on Nintendo, and now Nintendo games are on other platforms. Not their full games really, but a few of their key franchises are now, and we are looking at one of them right now. We are looking at Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. And this game is kind of a toned down, or it's not a full Animal Crossing game per se. But it's kind of toned down to basically make it more mobile friendly, if you want to call it that. I am playing on my iPad Pro just because it's a nice larger screen. You see my little dude down there, my little spiky haired dude. When you start the game, you create a character. You choose between kind of like creating a Mii that you would do like on your Wii or your Wii U. You create your little character, and then you're dropped into your own little campsite thing. So what is Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing is a weird game that I've tried to get into. It started out on the GameCube. It was going to be the N64, but ended up being the GameCube. And that one's probably the most really full-featured one. Back in the day, before the Virtual Console came out for Nintendo systems, Animal Crossing, it was basically this wilderness exploring game. You would be this character that you create. You would go and wander through this little town and little wilderness area. You would find these little animal buddies that you would make friends with, and collect fruit and just all kinds of other objects, like plant and chop down trees and all kinds of stuff. But if you did certain things, the cool thing about the original was that you could actually unlock classic. There were probably, somewhere between 20 and 40, I don't even remember how many, but there were a lot of actual original NES games hidden in there. So if you met these challenges, you would actually unlock them. Well, once Virtual Console came out, the Wii version and so on, they didn't include that anymore. So we had one on the Wii. There's been a couple little spin-off games. There was a 3DS one. And now, as I'm recording this, Pocket Camp has been out for a couple of weeks now. And like I said, Animal Crossing, I get the appeal for some people, but it's just not a game that I've really got into. I've tried, but it's just, I don't know. It just hasn't clicked with me yet. And the other unique thing about Animal Crossing is, you see on my screen here, I can tap the screen anywhere, or tap and hold, and he'll just kind of follow to the direction my finger is. But I'm recording this at 8:20 at night right now. So it is night in my game. This Animal Crossing actually goes in real time. This is not a series where you're meant to just sit and binge play it. It actually, the way you're meant to really play this is you're supposed to play it for a little while, make your interactions, do your little tasks that you might want to do, and then put it down, and then just, come back. And each day you might find different people, you might make new friends, or you might, do all kinds of different things. So it's kind of one of those that you're meant to just, set down and then pick back up every day and see what happens. And I would argue that actually making it on the phone is actually a really smart way to go, because, everyone has their phones with them anyway. And yeah, of course, you can pick it up. You're waiting in line somewhere. You have a little downtime. Okay, pick it up and go grab some fruit from the trees, or go fishing for a second, or talk to a friend, or whatever, and then go about your daily business. So, right now, we are not in the campground. We are in the kind of a market area. You see my little van, or my little camper there, the blue and with a nice little racing stripe down there. I got that actually from, there's another place where this garage where I can upgrade my vehicle. And so I'm in the store area, and every time you come here, like, each day or whatever, they'll have different items that you can choose to purchase for your camp. So this is just where I last left off when I last went into this game. So the thing that I think a lot of people, especially people who are really into the Animal Crossing series, they really see this one as a kind of a limited version of it, because part of the appeal of the main game is you had a lot of things to do, you had a lot of big areas to explore, and this one is really just, each area is maybe 2 or 3 screens wide or tall, depending on. So they're really just bite-sized areas. Let's go, I'll show you the inside of my camper. I haven't really done much with it. We'll head in there. And yeah, so there you go. We got our little camper here. And you can outfit it basically. I haven't really built anything. I haven't really customized anything. It's just all vanilla right now. But you see, you got all kinds of little icons up there. You see in the very upper part of the screen, you've got like a level indicator. So the more you do, the more you interact with people, the more things you collect, you will level up over time. Then you have a couple of different, of course, it's a mobile game, but you have bells, which is your kind of generic currency to buy a lot of things, and that is in the upper right. So I've got an okay start there. And then you have these tickets, and these are your paid currency. So, there's a little bit of, like, when you go to an area of the map where you want to, pick apples from a tree or do whatever, picking fruit, you pick the fruit, and then there'll be a timer. It might be a couple hours or so, but basically that's what you'll have. And you can speed it up by doing the whole ticket thing, the currency thing. But to me, from what I've seen, there's really no reason to. So let's play the game a little bit. Let's get out of this area. Let's pop back to my campsite for a minute. So here in the bottom middle, in the bottom of the screen, you have basically your kind of different areas. You have on the lower left, this is kind of your objects, your furniture, and things like that, where you can place down in your campground right now. So, I mean, it's going to be hard to explain this whole interface, but I mean, basically you've got your main body of items here that I have, and then the little kind of greenish part above, you can kind of sort. So we've just got a grid here, but let's say that I only want to see chairs. Okay, so those are the chairs that I have made so far. Or maybe I want to see lamps. Okay, there's only one that I have so far. Or above that, I have clothing. So I have not really done much of anything with clothing right now. Here we have our consumable items, or the things that we gift to people, like fruit, fish, butterflies, bugs, that kind of a thing. And you do have a limited inventory, so you can use more, and by doing little missions and stuff, you can get more tickets as well. But essentially, you can spend tickets to expand your inventory by 5 spaces at a time. But, like I said, so you can either give these things to people, You can put them on like a little, you can host them for sale and hopefully somebody else will buy them, or you can just straight up say, sell it, I don't care, my inventory is full, just flat out sell it for this little flat fee and it'll just get rid of it and give you a little bit of bells. So then you have your crafting. This is where, again, I can craft furniture, I can craft clothing, all kinds of different things. We'll pop back into there later. This is your map. So again, we don't have an open world. We have these little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little places. Let's go back to my campground here, and let's go. So there's little loading zones. Alright, so we're back in my original campground. And I have not done hardly anything with it. Again, I can kind of tap anywhere I want to. I can move around. But then let's keep going around the bottom here. So we have the map in the middle. We have our contacts. This is where any of the animals or friends that we've made in the game, this is where we can find out about them. So the whole premise, essentially, there's a couple different aspects to, especially Pocket Camp, where you're trying to do a couple of things. You're trying to make friends with these animals and essentially level up your relationship by giving them gifts, and by, each time you talk to them, they give you these little quests of like, hey, bring me 2 of these fish, or give me some cherries or apples or something, melons, whatever. And if you talk, and you can also talk to them, and by doing each one of those things, you'll gain reputation with them. So if I tap on this dude over here, so this brings up the kind of their contact information, and it just brings up their statistics. So like, it gives me the level that I'm at. It basically gives you the things that they like. And so like, if I want them to come to if I can also invite them to my camp instead of just finding them at some of these other locations. But if I want to recruit them basically to get them to come to my campsite, I have to basically fulfill their requirements. Like, okay, I want this type of bench, I want this type of plant, I want a hammock, I want some other stuff. And that's sort of how that works. Again, I can just kind of tap on, let's see, this is my boy that I have in there right now. He was kind of part of my tutorial, so he, based on the style that I initially chose when we did the first setup. So when you start your camp, you're given like, how do you want your campsite to look? Do you want it to be like naturey? Do you want it to be like cool, which is the one I chose just because, why not? But there's a few different kind of there's a few different types of like decorative schemes that you can go to. And even if you choose one of those, you can still say, nah, I want this piece of furniture, or I want to switch that kind of a look. You don't have to be restricted to that kind of a thing. So that's your contacts. And then more. This is where, like your options and all that kind of stuff are. So one of the things you definitely want to check out is your mailbox. After you complete quests, I have lots of tickets. Okay, I don't have, I got a few. Sweet. All right, so let's just collect all. Boom. All right. So there we go. Just like Miitomo or the other Nintendo games on iOS, you get items for doing quests, or sometimes there'll be, you'll get different rewards for logging in. They just started a holiday thing for the Christmas holidays. So there'll be some stuff in there. Maybe we'll take a look at that in a little bit. So we've done a lot with these menus. Let's just jump back out to our campsite. Let's see if we can find let's look around our campsite here. So all of this was pretty much there when I started. The only thing that I've actually really added, the only thing I've really added is that bench to the left there. And we got a little bit of looks like a little grill. We got a little lawn chair. I take that back. I also put a tent down. So there's not much we can do in our camp right now unless I wanted to build something, which we might try to do before we wrap up the video. So you get these little dialogue bubbles, and basically I have to hit a certain level before I can build onto that part of the site. And I don't think I can... Will it let me shake these trees? No, they're on the border, so I don't know if it will. Yeah, it won't let me collect any of this stuff on the side. And I don't know if, like, eventually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make my campsite bigger or anything, because it is actually really small right now. I mean, I would have to think that maybe you would. Let's see here. Ah! So I woke up my buddy here. I said, hey, no, it's not late yet. You can get up. So yeah, we've Apollo. And they speak in this gibberish. They've always done that since the original Animal Crossing. Part of me wished that even if they were robotic, I wish they did the Miitomo thing, where they actually spoke English dialogue, so you didn't necessarily have to read it, because it would make things a little bit more accessible. And that is definitely why I'm really playing this at all. I'm playing it on the iPad, because on the phone I would absolutely not be able to really read this without some sort of magnification. It's just weird robot gibberish. So you see the little level heart indicator thing. And I'm going to wake him up again. Alright, yeah, here you go. Let's give him a gift. And it just gives basically what you want. So that's going to make him happier with me. He's digging it. Alright, so we've gained basically more friendship to him. And we've gained some bells, we've gained some crafting materials, it looks like. So we're good there. And it looks like we'll probably gain... Yeah, so we're level 3 heart right now. Wake up, buddy. Quit going back to bed. You can't go to bed until I tell you you can. And, let's just have him tell me a story. That way he will, you know, he'll think I'm listening to him. And I'll read this later. I'll just look back at it later. But, again, if you talk to them, if you ask them what's going on, you know, have them tell you a story or something, you know, it's just more interaction, and you'll kind of get to know, like, the little quirks of the character. So it's all about kind of getting to know the characters, what they like, what they don't like, kind of their personalities. Alright, I'll leave you alone since you don't really want to be sociable. Let's go to the beach. And we'll hang out there for a little bit. So, oh, okay, so we're going to pick up some stuff. You see there's some stuff on the beach here. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab that. And, ooh, who are you, you weird-looking dude? I'm going to go over to the left here, because to the left of my van I also saw... I keep calling it a van, it's a camper. But it looks more like a van to me, the way that it's built. Alright, so we're collecting a lot of stuff. Now, you see the little fish outline down there on the lower left? If I tap near it, I will throw my little lure. Come here, buddy. Come in. You're not going anywhere near it. Alright, let's do it again. Throw it near it again. And eventually you will see... There we go. And then I just tap the screen repeatedly. And boom, you catch a fish. Or some kind of monstrosity. Sorry, you can't hold any more items. Oh, for crikey's sake. Alright. Let's see, we got 4 of these. You see there, we can list for sale, or I can just flat out sell it for a little bit less. So I'm going to sell I'll sell 3 out of 4 of them. Get a little bit of bells back. And now we can go. So now I've collected. So I think before I actually gather anything else, I'm going to start talking to some people just because I want to give them some things. I think this must be a new person. I don't know if I've seen them around before. The gibberish, man. It's so weird. So I'm basically the manager of this camp. Alright, 0 to 1. Okay, so now they're level 1. We've met a new person. And here you go. Let's get rid of some crap out of my inventory. Sure, have a fish. Have a fish, buddy. Huh. Are you sure I can have this? Yes, you can. My inventory's totally full right now, so of course you can. And it's, no, oh wait, it's actually because I like you. Yeah, that's right, not because I'm trying to manage my inventory. That's not it at all. Alright, so we're about halfway up there. And, okay, looks like I leveled up again. Alright, I got more, I got more leaf tickets. So those, yeah. You seem to earn those fairly well. So, if you log in every day, if you do some of these challenges, okay, more things in the store are now available. So that's cool. I can craft if I have the resources. Now you see above their head that they want an item. So if I tap on them again, they do their little intro text, and I'll say, here you go. I'll complete your quest, probably level up again, or at least level up their friendship with this person, because it doesn't take much to go from level 1 to level 2. Okay, I'll let you guys read this stuff if you want to. But again, with the iPad, like I said, I can actually read it, It's actually not too terrible. The contrast is good. I'm glad they're not using stylized fonts. You'll help me, right? Yeah, sure. Oh, okay, yeah. So sometimes they invite you to, to share their meal with them, and then you just kind of get this little text bubble and a little kind of a basic cutscene of like, hey, we're chilling out, we're hanging out, we're doing stuff, we're eating whatever. All right, so we got all kinds of stuff now. Accumulating some resources up here pretty good, and we should be able. Yep. All right, level 2. So that was easy. And I think you can, I think they have to be, level, was it 5 or 7 before they can come to your camp? And then you have to meet all their other requirements. So I'm going to keep trying to give stuff away. Yeah, take this. And this is kind of why I don't really know that I'm going to continue playing this game very much, because I'm not really super interested in reading all of the character dialogue. I'm not sure that I just feel like, grinding and just, okay, let's get some resources and let's build, not just build the campsite the way I want it, but let's build it so that we can meet the requirements so other people will visit me. Oh, what is this? Additional requests. Yeah. Yeah, you want me to do stuff. That's cool. Alright, so I don't think... let's see. What do you want? So if I say, what do I want, this is kind of their thing of, oh, what is this? This is different. For leaf tickets, you can unlock 3 more requests right now. Hell no, we're not going to do that now. Let's not do that. How about? But let's talk to him again. And we'll just say, yeah, tell me a story. And then, they'll be happy that I'm listening to them. And, yep. Oh, level 3. There we go. Quest completed. More quests, more leveling. So, I mean, I wouldn't call it a clicker, but, like, it's just kind of like, you know, find people in an area, talk to them, see what they have to say, and then, you know, give them stuff, talk to them, craft stuff. And like I said, you're not really crafting so much for the way you want it to, your campsite to look, but you are crafting things, you're building things so that other people will like you. Oh, view market box. Okay, I don't know what this is all about, but using market box. Let's see, I haven't seen this before. You can use oh, okay, that's okay, listing. Yes, you can list stuff for other people to buy. So I did actually sort of know about that already. So you can list a number of items at a time for sale, and then hopefully other players will take care of them. So in addition to fishing, while I'm here, I can, if I have a net, and I'm just going to use the generic one for now, and we'll do that. And so we'll walk up to the dock here. It'll trigger a little cutscene, and you put a net down in the water, and you pull up all kinds of crap. So there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 items. We got a couple of fish. We got some other stuff. Alright, and those I think are also on a timer. Oh, maybe not. Okay. So that's the beach. I mean, I guess I can go over here. I can shake this tree. Ooh, okay. Sometimes cash will fall out of it. Sometimes fruit will fall out of it. So, yeah, may as well hit this one over here. Yep, more fruit. More fruit. Of course I can't. Dang it. Alright, let's see. I will sell... Oh, I got a lot of those. Let's sell about like 5 of these. Yeah, we'll sell 7. What the hell. There we go. Freed up a little bit of space in our inventory. And... got 4 of those. Let's sell 2 of them. And, because like I said, I'm trying to sell stuff. Alright, so let's go... let's go to our map, and let's choose another area here. And the little icons basically mean, I think, that you can, that there's missions available for you. Like, you can actually talk to people and do quests. So, here's a bunch of trees that I can do stuff with. I'm going to actually look for, yep. You want something. The music in this is... it's just all weird. Here you go. And yep, you want that, so we'll turn it over. Yay! Exclamation mark. Yay, okay. And I don't know what my friendship level with this creature is. Alright, well, it's level 3 now. And it's a quest, so I got more, like, potions and stuff. And there's other little mechanics, like you can use fertilizer, you can put it on trees, and I'm not exactly sure what that does. I think that can also make, like, the timers go down if you want to get fruit faster. I'll give them more stuff. So, again, it's really just reading the dialogue, giving them gifts, and then wandering around these, like, 6-8 little areas. And, like I said, finding people, doing these little quests. You know, collecting things, fishing, getting bugs from trees. And getting bugs with a net or fishing, you can do that pretty much as you want. It's really the fruit that's actually on a timer. Yeah, so that's actually going to take a bit longer to get to level 4. Let's see, he still wants something. So we'll finish his spiel since I have it. Okay, again, I'll let you read this stuff if you want to. I'll peruse it later. Okay, we're being invited to partake in another little festivity with our new buddy here. Alright, we got a little friendship level up thingy here. Quest completed. More stuff. Alright. And, okay, yeah, that bumped things up pretty good. Alright, so you don't have an icon over your head anymore. Oh, I can grab a bug. And there we go. Sometimes you'll see them in trees. Sometimes you'll see them floating around. You just never know. So you just keep an eye out for them. That one, they're searching for bugs. And, oh, the box. No, we'll just go away for now. So it seems like at one time there's really only like one person available. So it might depend on like what time of day you come to an area as to when or who you'll find there. Like that person that I just made friends with in that at the beach. You know, I probably haven't played at this time of day before. And here's another thing, just like the so I'll use some generic yeah, we'll just use some generic tool here. And we're going to collect some stuff from this open tree. And we'll see what I collect. Their net. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, we got some stuff. We got some butterflies. I want to get the fruit, but my inventory is full. You know what, I'm just gonna... One thing I've heard from people is that theoretically you can actually... Oh, okay. Okay, you know what, these are just bug trees, I don't care. Let's go to another place real quick. So we did that. Oh, what? There's something else here. Is there somebody else I can talk to? What? Open the map. No, just... Yeah, let's just go to another place. Let's go up here to the... Up by the river. So we got another fishing spot. We catch different types of fish. We got some different types of trees. Oh, hey, buddy. Who are you? Okay, so these are actual people, and I think you can actually become friends with them too. There's somebody else I can chat with. Who are you? Okay. Here you go. Take my inventory. I mean, it is a relaxing game, you know. I mean, there's no combat, there's no real conflict. It's like if you like to kind of read some text dialogue and they said get to know the characters, and you know, if you have this, you know, if you're like an interior decorator and you like to kind of arrange and build that kind of a stuff, you know, you can. This might be up your alley, and it is free, so like, you know, there's no cost or there's no harm in actually just downloading it and giving it a shot. Part of, yeah, like I said, part of me is, yes, it's kind of relaxing, but I just don't really feel there's really much to it. You know, it's kind of a level, it's just kind of like a grind of like, okay, you talk to that person, you talk to this person, You look at the requirements, you buy things or you build things. You collect fruit, you fish. I mean, I guess, even like Harvest Moon or especially Stardew Valley. That, that one you were actually like, you had the relationship thing. You could talk to people and you were trying to like, you were trying to, go out with people as well. But you had this whole farming thing. Like, I could farm. I actually had to clear the land and plant crops and water them and, care for them. And then I had to, like, if I wanted to raise livestock or go into the mines and mine for ore and fight monsters, I could do all of those types of things. Whereas this, it's like, yeah, okay, you just tap on stuff, I mean, hey, I want to go to this tree real quick. I'm going to tap it. Nothing came out. All right. I'm going to go into this tree over here. And nothing came out. Anything out of you? There we go. Okay. So there you got your little timer there. You see that? We're done here. Let's do this one real quick. Oh, this one, yeah, this place I have never been to because it actually costs tickets to go to. So I'm not exactly sure what is in the quarry. We're not going to go there because we're just not right now. I'll show you the place where I met the guys for my little vehicle upgrade here. And I'll talk to you. Alright, so I can basically, I think, do stuff with my camper or whatever. We're not going to do anything with that right now. So, again, all these areas are really small. You have probably 2 or 3, probably at most, people to interact with in any given little zone. So, yeah, I mean, look at how small that is. It's probably, 3 or 4 screens big. So we've been there. Haven't been over here yet. Let's go. And then we'll go back to our camp and see if we can maybe place something down in our campsite. Maybe I think I saw when I was looking at this earlier, I think there was a Christmas tree. Maybe I'll put up a Christmas tree if it doesn't cost too many resources. Alright, so we got more. Yep, shake those. Grab those, just tap them. Yeah, this is where if you really want to get fruit, this is the zone where you want to visit. That's just the box dude again. Yeah, there's all kinds of trees. I would get more, but I want to kind of save on my inventory. Although, like I said, I will tap them. So I'll just leave them on the ground. Is there anybody else up here I can... Yeah, let's talk to you. Hey, buddy. There we go. Alright. And, yeah, give him some of your stuff. You want some fruit? There you go, buddy. Really kind of interesting art, They've always had this similar sort of art style for the Animal Crossing games. Which I don't mind. Okay. Oh, okay, you were only level 1. Okay, well, we got you level 2 now. And let me guess, you still want stuff, right? Oh, okay, I leveled up again. Hooray! I probably got more, yep, got more tickets. I got more money. Probably get more stuff in the store. Oh, yeah, oh, wow, all kinds of stuff. I can build different tents, looks like. cool. And building amenities. Ah, okay, so this is where I think that one area opened up to me now. Let's talk to you again just so I can get stuff out of my inventory. Because you still had a bubble over your head. Yay! They're happy. I get more stuff. Huh. Okay, weird little... Not quite sure what that's about, but sure. Alright, we're like, oh, okay, now they're requiring 3 different things. I probably have them. If I had to guess, because I got so much crap in my inventory as it is. I'd be surprised if I didn't, so yeah, may as well get rid of 3 more things, right? There we go. Mission complete. This will probably make him level up again. Because that was... Oh yeah, level 3. Alright, we're good. No more. So, like I said, you're getting rewards constantly. You know, as long as you just, keep things in your inventory so that you can walk around to these different campsite areas and basically just keep getting, giving them stuff. Like you'll get the relationship stuff up, and you'll level up your stuff. So let's go back to my campground. And let's see if I can't, where we wrap up the video, maybe I can put a Christmas tree down or something somewhere. Alright, so we're in my campground. Where might I want to put a Christmas tree? So, what I can do, I haven't even really tried building anything, so, other than the couch during the tutorial, so I haven't even figured all this stuff out yet. But this is all the stuff I can build. We're in the grid right now, but I could narrow it down. I'm just gonna scroll down, and so there's all kinds of stuff to build. Some functional, some... okay. Clothing, what's this stuff? Okay. Ah, here we go. I will make... Alright, so how do I... no. Oh, wait, okay, so if I click that... Oh, wait, do I drag it? No, that just moves it. I'm not sure how this works, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I can't... I don't know. Sure, why not craft it? I don't know. Okay, yeah. Do it. Yeah, we'll use a couple tickets, I suppose. Why not? I don't care. Oh, crap. Did that cost? I didn't even look how much that cost. Oh. Oh, really? That costs way more than... Oh, okay. How much does that cost me? Ow! Okay, we're not building that because that's a shitload of tickets. Okay, enough of that nonsense. So, what else can we build? Let's go back and let's build... Just kind of looking at some of these categories here. Yeah, I have one of those metal stands already. I could build another lamp. I could build some tables. I could build... Somebody wanted me to build him a hammock, I think. Tents. Could I build another... Yeah, see, the problem is I really don't know what I want to build. I mean, like I said, I don't really know that I'm going to invest a whole lot of time in here. So... God. I guess I could build... What would be good? I know somebody wanted that. Little plant. Yeah, okay, yeah. So a bunch of people looks like want that. Craft it. Alright. Alright. And let's see. You've placed a craft order. Okay, yep. So I've ordered it, and I don't know if that actually takes some time before it shows up. I also want to look for... Hopefully I can build it. Yeah, a lot of people want that. Oh, okay. So I have to... I can only build one thing at a time, it looks like. So, if I... Alright, so hey, our bird buddy's up now. He's hanging out. He's cool. Now, I can bring up the grid. And here is how you place, or you can move things. So if I wanted to move something around, I could. I could move my tent. I could move my bench. But of course, I really haven't done much else. At the bottom, the little one below the grid, the down the right-hand side, the bottom icon, that's where you can invite friends. If you meet the right requirements, you can invite other animals to your campground. Then you got your grid. I don't know what this other thing is, the third one up. Oh, that's like a photo thing. Okay. What is this? Okay, so yeah, you also have, like, time. You have different, like, quests and goals that you can do, like I said, just to vary things up. So that one is completed. I will gain a reward of some kind. It'll probably be in my mailbox if I had to guess. Oh, that one's almost... You see the little progress bars? You see how... So most of them I haven't done diddly, except for that one's pretty good. And, oh, isn't that one too? Can I... Yay! More questesses. Okay, we're done with that. And then you have your hamburger menu. Which I haven't really played with a whole lot of stuff in there. Honestly, like I said, you can craft. I'm kind of waiting for things to be made, I guess. But then you can put items down in your camp. You can open the grid and place things down or move them around. And I think, I'm not sure how much of the campground I can actually, like, let's say I don't want this fence over here. I'm not sure if I can take that away and switch it to something else or not. But anyway, you know, there's not really a lot going on here. It's kind of, I don't want to say busy work, but, you're just doing a little light socializing, collecting resources, giving resources, leveling up your friendships, buying and building things either to meet your style or to meet the requirements of other animals so that they will come visit you. If you make friends, real life friends, you can invite them to your campsite and you can go to theirs. I don't know if you can swap items. Like I said, I haven't played with that at all because I haven't actually played with any other people. I don't know. I mean, I don't not like it, but I'm not really all that excited to play it either. This seems like something that I would play kind of just for something to do while I'm reading an audiobook or listening to a podcast. It doesn't take really a lot of brain power to just, tap around, collect some stuff, give people some items, whatever. It is not accessible, just like Pokemon Go or Mario Run or any of Nintendo's other iOS and Android games. But it's just so weird to think that you have the Nintendo handhelds and you have the Nintendo consoles. And now they're starting to target mobile. Even they realize, hey, we can get in on this mobile stuff too, and it's kind of a neat little gateway thing because you have these simplified games or simplified versions of these games that are really long running franchises for Nintendo, and it's actually pretty smart because then you actually get them in and oh, hey, you want to play in Mario Auto Runner? Well, hey, check this out. Now go play Mario Odyssey, because that's the real meat of that's the real game to play. Or they haven't. I'm curious if they'll do a touch-friendly Zelda, especially an overhead Zelda. I could see the way they did the touch versions on the original DS. They had a couple of those, but I'd play Zelda on my iPad. Heck yeah. But getting people linked into, hey, let's look at Link Between Worlds, or let's look at Breath of the Wild, so it's actually kind of smart, get this huge audience that has tablets and phones and then suck them into the rest of Nintendo's stuff. But anyway, that is Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. I don't know. I mean, like I said, if you're into decorating, if you like just kind of little socializing weird little characters and see what quirks they have and things like that. I mean, I know a lot of people really get into this, so I mean, I'm not dissing this at all, but I just don't know, other than checking in every once in a while, I don't know that this game is really going to stick with me long term. And that being said, you do have to, if you want to basically maintain the friendships in this game, I think you do have to check in regularly, because if you don't long enough, your kind of friendship will start to slip, and then you have to kind of build it up again, or actual animals can leave your camp or leave the area and not come back. So you never know. Anyway, that is Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Pretty chill video this time, but hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.